Hi everyone, it's Rashira Graham back for another video. This is the second episode of my story of being homeless and all the questions that you guys have sent me in my DMs. Wanted me to talk more about my journey of being homeless and just questions in general about it. So today, this video will be about does homelessness cause post-traumatic stress, also known as PTSD. Yes, had to make sure I pronounce that right. So for again, I can't speak for everybody else, only for myself. And to be honest, I will say a little bit. Um, for me, I feel like I do have it a little bit. Not diagnosed, like no doctor has diagnosed me with it, but like I just personally feel like I have it a bit. I get paranoid a lot with certain situations. Um, for example, in 2017, I moved into my first apartment. So bills needed to be paid and everything. And if I felt like I wasn't gonna make it to pay, like if I wasn't going to be able to pay the bill before like midnight, like I would like flip out. Like it would just like I would start stressing. I would start crying because I'm like, oh my god, like if I don't pay this bill, this is gonna get turned off and I don't pay my rent. If I don't meet them in the office about time they leave, they're gonna evict me. Like it was just so much happening. Like the thoughts in my head. Until I realized that it's okay. Like just breathe. Like, I have everything under control. Everything is gonna be all right. Your bills are going to get paid, so there's no need for you to stress and be worried. So yeah, so that was, I can say I still have it. But definitely my first apartment, I was very stressed the first couple months when it came to making sure I meet the landlord at a certain time before they leave the office to pay the rent, and the money needed to immediately come out my bank account so that I can pay each bill. It was very tough, but as I guess months went by and years went by, I'm a little bit more better about it. I do struggle a bit sometimes. I just like forget, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I forget to breathe and just know that your rent is gonna be paid, your bills are going to be paid, don't worry. So for me, I feel like I do suffer from it for a bit because I'm just scared because I don't want to go back to being homeless or just like living, place to place. I don't want to be like that. So yeah. Again, I can't speak for everybody else. But for me personally, that's what I go through. During the winter months, even though I enjoy watching the snowfall and so forth, I get nervous when I'm out, outside and it's like snowing and everything. I get really nervous that I'm gonna be stranded out there because one of the last times, I believe, either one of the second last times, we had left a hotel when we were homeless. It was snowing, and it was like literally a blizzard snowing, and we were stuck. Like the manager literally kicked us out, wouldn't even let us wait for our ride to come. And it was a blizzard and it was so cold, and we were out there for hours waiting for our ride. And it was tough. It was really tough. It was scary. So like if it's snowing really bad outside, I'm like stuck outside, I start to panic, like I need to go home. Cause like I understand like I have a home to go back to, but just the I feel like I'm reliving those memories. And yeah, and then like another one I have is just every situation I like every home situation, like I go back to like when I was homeless, and it's just like, you know, once again going back to the bills, like I need to pay my light bill because I do not want the light to go off, because I always noticed that it was a pattern, like everything will get cut off before we have to move. And it was just like, I can't do that. Like it literally starts going through my head over and over and over again. And I honestly have been better. Like I mentioned, those memories do stick with me. I get triggered sometimes, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm all right. All my bills will be paid. God got my back. He will provide for me. He has blessed me with a wonderful husband who continues to provide for us each and every day. He makes sure our bills are paid as well, and I don't have to worry about it. So I'm very grateful for that. But again, I can't speak for everybody else. I do suffer for some trauma from being homeless. It's not significant trauma where I gotta go see somebody, but I wouldn't mind going to see a therapist. I talk to my husband about that all the time, and I wouldn't mind talking to a therapist. Like, there's nothing wrong with therapy. But I haven't started that journey of my life yet, and I feel like eventually I will. Yeah. So for me, I have suffered for some post-traumatic stress, and each and every day it'll be, you know, I'll get better day by day. Yeah. So that is all for this video. Just a little something to answer your question. Guys, if there's any other questions that you have for me about being homeless, please DM me or comment under this video, and I will definitely answer in the next or upcoming videos. And yeah, so again, this is Rashira Graham. I thank you for tuning in and watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.